Hey guys! Today I'm going to share with you the modifications that I have made to Fuji, because I keep getting lots of questions about this, and John, it's a shout out to you. You said, can you make a video on what you have done to Fuji? So this video is for you and everybody else who is wondering, what's she done to that bike? And where did she get that bike from? And that's a very good question, because I got this bike off a friend who got it off Facebook Marketplace for $500. $500. You know, I'm always talking about that. Cycling doesn't have to be expensive. So $500 for this beauty. Isn't she beautiful? I mean, it's definitely the colours and it's the shape and everything. I love Fuji. And I do get a lot of you saying, why don't you upgrade? Why don't you get another bike? You should get a new bike. I'm like, no, because Fuji works so perfectly for me. And I've modified her. So as you know, I love climbing. I climb a lot. And so I've modified Fuji to be a climbing bike so she works perfectly for me. So the major modification that I have made, come and check this out. So she has a 42 cassette on her. And to fit the 42 cassette, for it all to work, we've got this here, this little extension in here. So most of you won't have that, but I've got that on Fuji so that she can fit the 42 cassette, because that makes it easier for me to climb, because I love going up those really steep gradients, and I can basically go up anything on her with this. Like nothing scares me. Okay, I did see a 40% gradient. I think it was 40%, 41%. That scared me and I did not try that. But other than that, most things don't scare me. I'm like, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. I'll give that a go. And I love it. I love climbing. I love the feeling in my legs. I just love that. I love it. You guys know that because I talk about it all the time. The other thing that I've done is that I've got this carbon, a friend has given me this carbon back wheel. So when I first started riding, I didn't realize the difference that the weight of a bike makes when you're riding. It makes a huge difference. So we used to do like these tests where I would just not pedal, he would not pedal, and we'd just roll, and off he'd go, like not pedaling, and I'd be like left behind, and I'm like pedaling to try and keep up. He's still not pedaling and still ahead of me, and I'm pedaling to try and keep up because he's got like carbon wheels. So now I have a carbon wheel on the back. It's really cool. It makes me go faster. And I have these latex tubes now in here, which I have just had them put in a couple of days ago, and I'm going even faster. So it's really cool. Like all these little things, it helps because it helps make the bike light. I mean, Fuji's pretty light. She's not, I don't know, I see people you see people riding and they're struggling, they're going up hills and they've got this heavy bike, they've got heavy tires, they've got all of the stuff on their bike, and they're like, I hate climbing, it's really hard. And I'm like, no wonder you hate it. Look at your bike, like it's so heavy. I would hate climbing if I was riding your bike too. So if you want to get into climbing, just adapt your bike, make it light, get all the things that make climbing easier, because then you are gonna love it. You're gonna love climbing. It's fun. And I've got another video that I'm going to share with you guys about climbing and the tips and the things that I've learned, how to get into it, how to inspire, motivate yourself, the mindset, little tips to help you get up those climbs and things like that. So that's another video, but this one is just mostly around the modifications that I've done to Fuji. So yeah, if you've got any questions or comments, you want to know more, or me to go into more detail about the specifics of all of that, then yeah, make a comment and I'll respond to that. But yeah, climbing is fun, and anyone who's like, you know, I know a lot of you go, I want to do it, but it's like, no buts, just get out there, do whatever it takes, because it's the best part of cycling is just getting into your legs and climbing. So all right, thanks guys, see you in the next video.